welcome to the ACEVEDO video store. Today we are going to talk about Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 with spoilers. But how, to be honest, when I first watched the movie, I thought it was going to just be a remake of Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, or like the same exact story. But no, it's very different to keeping its actual story at a beginning with the first film. And I think they're going in different order. But yeah. But yeah, how, but here's what I don't get. Okay, so, basically the story is about how Monarch is now dealing with everybody complaining about it, not showing up all the tie-ins, not giving any information, why it shouldn't be shut down and all that. And I'm thinking to myself, and they're like even saying what they should do with the monsters. Should they kill them? Should they leave them alive? And I was thinking, send them to an island. And because in the original Showa series, he's all them in destroy all monsters. All the monsters with new technology were sent in an island, and they stayed in that island. They didn't leave. They stayed in that island. Well, until aliens came and ruined that. But yeah. Now, so I didn't got that. Why they couldn't just send them into an island? Maybe they're going to do that in the sequel. Send them to an island. I just predicted from the sequels. Just predicted the story of the sequel. Send them to an island. Maybe most likely they're going to remake Destroy All Monsters. I'm going to go out of order explaining all this because this is very unscripted. But anyhow. Oh, but also, according to them, they say there is about 17 quote quote titans. I think they say that or giants, but anyhow. So I was thinking in my head, I was like counting, okay, there will be, okay. So I was counting in my head 17 giants that isn't Godzilla. So I was like thinking Mothra, Baron, King Kong, Anguirus, the son of Godzilla. You know how I think like that? But but I was completely wrong. And only two monsters, I think two monsters, were actually from my list of 17 monsters I immediately came up from all the Godzilla movies. So yeah, that was kind of a problem. But yeah. But they are showing some of the original monsters, like some from Skull Island and all that. So yeah. Yeah. Also, I do like the new designs of Mothra and Rodan, but Rodan looks too much like a dragon. Like, he doesn't seem much more as his original form, but he looks too much like the dragon from the Hobbit movie. This is the first one. The dragon won't appear until the second and third one, but he kind of looked like that dragon, but bigger to be a kaiju. Also, Rodan looks too much like a dragon. But I do like the design of Mothra. But I was kind of disappointed in the end fight of like the last fight in the end of the movie is because I think I never seen Ghidorah in the three-headed dragon, but in the original film, they basically fought Rodan and Mothra and Godzilla fought together to destroy Ghidorah. But this one, basically, Ghidorah, it goes like this: Ghidorah fights Godzilla, Rodan fights Mothra, Mothra fights Ghidorah, then Godzilla finishes off, like going like that. And also, Mothra gets killed in this movie, so you're not going to see the rebirth of Mothra. But yeah. But most likely there will be another Mothra egg. Actually, I looked up the post credit scene, and yes, there is a post credit scene, and it seemed like Mothra lay an egg. Speak like in Godzilla vs. Mothra, where basically Mothra laid egg, and two who baby Mothras like came out of the egg, And in Ghidorah the Three Monster, one of them him is still alive and the other is considered dead. Bam. How but I don't really like the design of the egg. Like the original film of Godzilla vs. Mothra and Godzilla and Ghidorah the Three Monster, the egg is literally an egg, not a gooey blob that has a structure. No, an egg. Egg. So I didn't really like that design. And also I didn't really like the motives of the characters. There's some motives of villains do make sense, like Darth Vader's motives, has Anakin's. No, not. Okay, Darth Vader's motives, villain motives, motives. Literally, name any villain, most likely in my head, they have good motives of being that way and doing their evil. But this one, I had no idea what are their motives. Okay, so there is a character named Emma who created a device where basically they could communicate with the monsters, but it's not like speaking English while going through a voice box and amplifying that to another language. No. It's basically just you grab this device and you like turn it, spin it, wind it like that, and you could communicate. Basically, if you try to communicate a TV with a VCR, but so that was kind of like strange. But also, according to this character, Emma, she releases all the monsters to quote unquote bring back balance. Now, bringing back. Okay, first off, put them on an island. Put them on a island. Most likely, they're developing the art sequels for the films. Currently writing it, like writing one of them currently. If any of them sees this video, most likely not, or most likely they already made a decision about it, put them on a island. That's literally the simple thing. Do it like in the original films. Put them on a island, and but how but her motives are very strange. Not really well done. Not really well done. And so if she wants balance, so that means she would rather have the human population dead while the monsters ruled. I see that as balance. 50-50, nah, 90-10. And that works. But So the Moses doesn't really understand, and for me, the film portrays her as the evil person to be killed off. Actually, in the film, she does get killed off by Ghidorah, and her last words were "Long live the king." I was like, why are you saying that quote from the Lion King? Like that. So they stole quote from the Lion King, and she got killed. Actually, while watching the movie, I was laughing and joy that she finally got killed. So, I don't think that's a mental problem or really hate the character. Most likely really hate the character, but Oh, also about, I forgot, Godzilla and Ghidorah. Godzilla, what can I start? Okay. So Godzilla comes back, and they brought back the oxygen destroyer. They brought it back. But the oxygen destroyer, they don't even introduce it or don't even develop the oxygen destroyer. They say we're going to use the oxygen destroyer, as in we're recognized as they saying we're going to use the atomic bomb. We already know what it is, but it's like saying we're going to use the atomic bomb, but we're going to use the oxygen destroyer, but there's no development of the oxygen destroyer, and also it has a different design because the original one, it was just like a tube and a small ball inside with several tubes in it. Okay. But this one is basically the same thing, but put it into a missile. And the only way you can actually see that original design is they show I don't know what to call it, but basically they show the interior of the missile. Yeah, my cousin. But so But they used the oxygen destroyer, or in other words, a missile, to destroy Ghidorah and Godzilla at once. But when they shot the missile, like a phew, Godzilla dies, but Ghidorah didn't die. Ghidorah's still alive. Okay. But yeah. So basically, they use a device and they only kill Godzilla. Basically, that's like saying, hey, we have a rack of swords, an army's just going to attack us, but a child is in the castle, want to play with the swords, so we throw them at the lake. That doesn't work like that. But you know, how so they destroy the only hope, Godzilla, but also using an oxygen destroyer. But in the original film, the oxygen destroyer basically needed two humans going down there with I can't call it. Okay, I'm going to call them water gear. Going down there with water gear, start the oxygen destroyer, and just killed off Godzilla. Also, but they actually discovered that Godzilla is like under a radioactive, if like a radioactive temple under the water, or like it is under the water, but so far I was thinking, is this Atlantis or something else? Because it seems like if it's going to be Atlantis, because it's like synced. It looked like it got synced, but yeah. So Godzilla has their regenerating from all the destruction he just contained. But also it's too radioactive. So our favorite character, Dr. Sarazawa, is actually killed in the movie, sacrificing himself, starting the oxygen destroyer in there because it's so radioactive. So yeah. And also Godzilla, they say that Godzilla is basically going to blow like an atomic bomb. I thought he's going to literally explode, but no, he's like basically flashy red, looking like Godzilla versus Destroyer, but he didn't explode or freeze him. But then again, he destroyed Ghidorah. So yeah, that is the video. And later on, come back to our video store.